I was saved in 1984. Lost my wife of 26 years in 1997. 5 months after I lost my wife, I was taking a piece of heavy equipment from one point up in Hardy Holler on top of the mountain. I was taking it down to a loadout. And it's a 3-mile train. A piece of machinery lost the brakes. And huge piece of machinery. It's going down the road, pretty wide road, but it's probably going 50, 60 mile an hour. You're probably 14 or 15 feet on this piece of equipment. I got out on the running board. I held onto the steering wheel so I could keep it straight. And I stepped out on the running board to jump. Some stats come back into my mind. I was a foreman at the time. It was on a Saturday, not much traffic, and I said, every stat that you've looked at, people's not survived when they jump. So with all kinds of fear and thoughts running through my mind about leaving my girls 5 months after I lost my wife, I got back into the cockpit of machinery, and about 3/4 of a mile or so, I knew I would be able to keep the machinery within reason, but there was a series of curves, real sharp curves coming up, and I knew I'd have to determine where I turned this machinery over. So coming up on these S curves, as we all call them, I dropped the bucket. I put my hands on top of the steering wheel, like a 10-2, I guess, that they call it for years, and a voice said, "You're not strong enough to hold in that position. Drop your hands back." Not much time, and you can't really. I did as what I heard in my ears, just as loud as it could be. It said, "You cannot hold that." Drop my hands to the bottom of that steering wheel. Nevertheless, the machinery bucket hit the ground, went up off the road, cut a couple of trees down, flipped over, knocked the door off, knocked the windshield out, and landed upside down. And I was holding on still with my left hand as I looked at the bottom of that piece of machinery. When it came to a rest, it was so full of mud, dirt, and limbs that I could not climb out the front of it. The side of it was against the road with mud, so I had to get the window open of the back to crawl out. Never broke a bone in my body. I was covered from head to toe with mud. And I know God granted me a miracle then. And I'm so thankful. I had a flash of wisdom what my girls would do without me and without their mom. And 5 months ago, I was in Clintonwood in a tree stand. I'd set that thing, I'd hunted early that morning, and to see the day unfold and the absolutely beautiful weather. I'd sometimes take a picture of it with my phone, and I'd say, I'd really like for Diane to see how pretty this is when the day unfolds sometimes. But I elected to move that stand about 70 yards over. It's around 10:30 in the day. I took all my equipment, laid it down on a little flat. I proceeded to put the tree stand up. When I put the tree stand up, I climbed in it, stepped in it, usually stepping backward, holding on to the tree. I was looking around to see if everything I had done was the way it needed to be safe. I turned to put my back to the tree, and I love the bow hunt, so I said, there's some limbs that I need to move out of my way. I stepped forward to the front of that stand, and the stand catapulted up. It came out of a bracket felt the bottom of the stand was 22 feet. I was standing it was probably about 26 feet or so that when I went out. Hit a small tree with the right side of my face, and it flipped me over, and I landed on my back of my shoulders and the back of my head. God, I thought I was dead. I mean, I really thought that my life was going to end at that particular time. I hit, bounced, came to a stop beside an old tree that was laying on the embankment. Hurt, hollering under my breath. Oh God, broke all to pieces. And I had the presence of mind to look over. There was only one tree around this area in the field, and it looked like about 50 or 100 trees. I couldn't get focused, and shook my head and shook, and finally my vision starts. I see the trees start going down until there's one tree in that field. I flip over on my knees, and I said, Lord, I appreciate you not taking me today. Something else might get me from this, but I'm conscious, I'm aware, and I'm going to be able to call my family and I want to talk to them. Now, I was so thankful that we had service in Clintwood, which normally never do. And I called a friend. His wife answered the phone and got her dad. They came to pick me up in a four-wheeler, and it was all I could do to just be able to ride back to my vehicle. Every move that I would make, the bones in my chest would come out of line, and I could feel them popping, cracking. But I'm still alive. So many people have failed 12 feet. An investigator came from that stand. They had a recall. It was not something that I did. It was something that malfunctioned in that stand. But I survived something that a lot of people will never even experience. God, and no doubt in my mind, granted me a miracle that day to be able not to be fed or in a wheelchair or worse, buried. I'm so thankful. I've always been a thankful person. But I think those two things that happened in my life made me a more thankful person than I will ever be, that I would have ever been. The day before I fell, I was working on a roof just down the road. A friend of mine had a little problem with the roof, and we were up there working, and I've never seen so many people at one church in my life receiving help. It was on a Tuesday, I fell on a Wednesday. I just never seen the outpour touch my heart so much. And we stopped, and I watched people walking. I watched people walking down the back alley. I watched people walking down the front street with food, with help. I saw cars coming in. And, I wish some of you could have been there to see the good that the church does. And it'll always make me be a part in some way because of the outreach the good that does. And I'm so thankful to be a part of First Baptist Church. You just really don't know, to come and to feel love. It's beyond explanation. As I guess God works in all of our lives a little different. But a friend of mine was preparing a service. This little girl was around out of the study, banging on a piano key. So loud, how annoying the thing could be. And he was trying to write. She leaned around and she said, Dad, I'm playing this is for you. he said, got a completely different sound. So I think when we attempt to do something for God, I think God hears the second thing. I appreciate it.